Hello world, my name is Andy Silvers, and today we're going to discuss writing novels versus writing screenplays. So, a novel is a fictional book. A screenplay, or script, is a guide for a narrative film. As a filmmaker and author, I have rare insight into both worlds. Neither are easy, and both require a fundamental understanding of character and story structure. A novel can be very long or very short. The novel My Final Breath is under 300 pages, and Stephen King's It is over 1,000. The rule with screenplays is that one page equates roughly to 1 minute of screen time. Most screenplays, therefore, are between around 90 to 140 pages, with some going longer, like the screenplay for Avengers Endgame. Books can be very long, in large part because they have extraneous details that films typically don't. In a film, nothing is described. It just happens on screen. In a book, every relevant detail must be written about. It must be described. Screenwriters are taught to avoid subjective descriptors like nice, funny, brave. This is because the script is more of a technical document that says major plot points and dialogue. The problem with subjective descriptors is that they will eventually be shown anyway. So it's more valuable to the actors and to the director to just say what's happening, not how it's happening. A director's job is to break down the script. This is called a script breakdown, pretty creative name. The director, when they receive the script, will immediately remove extraneous details from the script and just focus on what's happening and who's saying what, in order for them to craft the story in their own vision. So they imagine how they want the characters to say the lines, and they imagine how they want to film the various scenes. So here's the formatting of a typical script. Actually, it's my short film, Snapshot, that will be released this summer. So scripts have a title page with the writer's contact information, and inside, they feature scene numbers and page numbers. Each time a new character speaks, a new line is added, just like a book. Every time a character with lines is introduced, their name is in all caps, and their age is specified. This is one of the few times colorful details are warranted. You use them to describe a character's personality when the character first appears in the script. Valerie Townsend, 28. A neatly kept woman with impeccable poise and fashion approaches the table. Her confident smile would lead one to think she has life figured out. In a book, paragraphs and paragraphs are used to describe every major detail. Some authors use more words and some use less. Don't be fooled though. Scripts have to be fun to read as well. A producer won't read a script that has bad formatting, meanders on, or isn't engaging. The character descriptions also need to be brief but clear. The secret is to get an actor to want to play the part. If the script evokes a strong image, then it is well written. Most of the elements you use in a script can be applied to a novel. These include 3-act structures, foreshadowing, metaphor, setup and payoff, climax, and resolution. The market for them is vastly different, however. Books must be sold in the thousands to make profit. A screenwriter must just sell their script once in order to be successful. A spec writer is one that writes on a prompt, usually given by a director or producer. A freelancer will write what they want, then auction it to the highest bidder. And a writer-director will write the screenplay, then pitch it to a studio executive, and then direct it. So Christopher Nolan comes to mind, Quentin Tarantino comes to mind as well. My recent novel, Red Sprites and Blue Jets, has received positive reviews on Amazon. Recently, I turned it into a feature screenplay. The film version is roughly 72 pages, which means about 72 minutes of screen time. Sometimes a script won't sell if it's too short, which is what I was told for my script. A feature film is often expected to be at least 80 minutes. Because of this, I've already begun the process of adding content to my story. Just because a screenwriter sells their script to a studio doesn't mean it's going to be made into a film. It just means that the studio believes in the idea enough to secure the rights to the script, but not necessarily that they want to greenlight the project. And, of course, once a screenwriter sells the script, they no longer really control it in any way. So if the studio, say Paramount, wants to have another writer rewrite your work and then produce it, then you're out of luck. Once you sell the script, it is now their intellectual property. I want to finish this video by saying that I have finished the rough draft and begun the editing process for my first adult novel. The name of the novel is Solomon Grando vs. the Jupiter Witch. It is a contemporary fantasy. It has action, heart, comedy. It is an incredibly well-written book. I'm really excited about it, and I think that all of you will really enjoy it. I'm planning on making videos talking about the book's release and also talking about the writing and publishing process. I really want to give you first-hand, and in my case only hand, knowledge and how the writing process actually works. If you want a bit more information about me and about the book, you can go to my brand new website, andysilvers.com. That's right, check out andysilvers.com for more information about me and the upcoming book. If you want me to talk more about screenwriting or the film industry, please ask in the comments. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you very much.